Okay, so this is a quick guide on how to get 2 barbarian-related achievements for Civilization 5. The first one being Suleiman with the Ottomans, getting a navy with 10 barbarian naval units, and the second one, rather tricky one, being to get a barbarian to ransom a city. Now, Suleiman's one is actually broken in the expansion packs, so to get it you'll have to turn off the DLC. You can see there on the screen there's the tab, the DLC there, so we just go in there and then we turn off all the expansion packs, all the DLC, and then we travel back in time. So this is the opening screen in the original version of Civ 5 before the expansions, and we choose single player, and obviously you play as Suleiman, as the Ottomans, and map type is archipelago. This will make it much easier, a lot more oceans, so you get a lot more chance to get ships, and also makes it easier to set up an island, which you will need for getting the barbarian ransoming your city. Now you actually don't need to play this at too high a difficulty level, you can play it at Prince. I got it on Prince, so that's much easier. And then we're going to go to the advanced setup, and go down near the bottom there, check the Raging Barbarians tab. Now after you finish this game, make sure to come back and uncheck that tab, because it will stay turned on for any subsequent games. You could get a nasty surprise from that. Now obviously we've jumped a bit into the game here. At this point I've researched optics, and the main city, the capital city, is just churning out triremes, setting them to explore automatically. And now this is the sort of island that you would want. It's got plenty of approaches. The barbarians can surround it on many sides, and you want to build close to the camp, just because otherwise they'll go wandering off. And you also don't want the island to be too big for that same reason. If it's too small, they can't get enough to get a critical mass to attack you. If it's too big, they'll just wander off and do their thing. Now obviously you don't want to build right next to it too, because that'll disband the camp and ruin things. And it will take quite a fair bit of patience, this one, because even though it looks like they've started attacking it, they're pretty slow at doing this. And in this one I killed off that weak barbarian warrior then there, just because he's not going to be able to attack the city successfully, so may as well let them spawn a new one. And as you can see, they'll slowly plug away at it, but even though it looks like the city's on the verge of falling, that warrior there from the camp is going to come out in just a moment, and oh, it looks like it's so close. But don't get your hopes up, because he's going to go straight back to camp, and you'll have to wait a little while for this one. You have to be patient. So now for the other achievement, getting the navy with 10 barbarian ships, which is actually pretty straightforward. If you've been churning out triremes and setting them to explore automatically, they'll do a pretty good job, because Suleiman's special ability in the original Civ 5 was to capture ships automatically if they were within 2 square radius, so you don't even need to attack. So if you can see a barbarian ship, you should attack it, because it's not going to join your side no matter what, as in this case here. And one strategy for speeding up this process is to simply park your fortified 2 triremes, just to enclose all that area, and close off any avenue of escape, and just sit and wait. And that's pretty much it. As I say, patience is the main one. You may need to redo this a couple of times until you get that perfect island for the city to be ransomed, but aside from that, that's all you really need. So good luck with it. Cheers.